Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. It's update time, and my audio's off. Give me a second. I forget to turn that on sometimes. Gotta get my modules, gotta get my lunacy, because there's a new banner, and I am not going to pull on the banner. after the last banner, I've had to, yeah. The fact that that's after getting purchasing something with 200 ideality really sells you on why I'm not really feeling like actually pulling on the banner itself. It's only a single 3-star. But there he is. Warpy song. I'm not gonna look at him there though, of course. I guess first things first though, I'm gonna do the daily pulls. I'll do that, of course, but then I'll probably just shard song instead of, using any lunacy. I'd like to save up my lunacy right now. Just in case. Gotta save it up for the next 3 months so I can be more prepared next time. Okay, 1 star, that's fine. It's been a little bit since I've gotten a 3-star from a daily pull, so you never know. I could get really lucky today. I could get really lucky. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, that's fine. Because, thanks to my recent gambling issues, I've got a lot of I've got a lot of Yisang shards already, so I only need to pop like 30 boxes at least to start out with. Yep, that'll do it. So now I've got over 400. Now we can get them. Warp unit that takes the warp train to work. What a sad existence. Also, he's got his little knife and his journal or his like bag as per usual. It's like a book or something, maybe. I don't know. There we go. Warpy song. Without having to spend, lunacy on it, thanks to my my staggering amount of shards I have right now. It's gonna be halved next week though. I guess that's the really exciting thing about this week. Not the new unit, but the fact that this time next week is going to be Kanto 5. The existence of this blink is no different from that of mine. What is this? Labor, okay. The existence of this violence is no different from that of mine. There we go, perfect. Alright, wrong button. As always, I always hit the wrong button immediately. Let's take a look at you though. We haven't gotten a 3-star for Yisang since near the start of the season, of course. We'll level you up a little bit. Got one of these still, sure. They really don't do much, but for the sake of it. We'll get like leveled. Honestly, let's max him out. Why not? We're gonna be using him mirrored under 2 hard, so it'll be beneficial. And we'll up-tie you first and foremost, and we'll see what your story says. You insinuate that I'm rather capable. Very well, I'd appreciate. Yeah, I forgot the fact that it's gonna disappear. I can always check it. I can always check the voice lines later if I feel the need to, but it doesn't matter that much. Yeah. Let's see what his story is. Probably something about him commuting to work on a warp train. Judging by how that's, one of his things. Yeah. The iron horse rumbles onwards. The air is heavy inside the locomotive. Voiceless ones ride the iron horse. Have we lost our tongues? Nay, we are but lonesome souls. Companionship is a comfort seldom sought, scarcely expected here, whether that be with the ones adjacent to, or ones opposite of. They appear to lack even the strength to will their lips into speech. Shoulders slumped, necks hung, vacant eyes gazing into our fingers tapping at the small tools in their hands. No different from them, I am. In this iron horse I sit still, voiceless and unfocused. Its will is entirely detached from my own. With aimless eyes I look at naught in particular. No person, no object comes into focus. So have they been on this train for like forever already? And instead of, resorting to like killing each other, they've just resorted to becoming like nothing? How long has it been since I was last given reprieve from labor? Maybe not, maybe he's just tired. We'll see. Measured is meaningless. To attempt is an act of futility. My employees are quite adept at pilfering time and memory. Though it is said that a janitor uses their services not, I know not if I hallucinate or merely recollect in imagining my very own torn body as I pull the passenger's shredded corpus together. Perhaps I have unknowingly done labor of many lifetimes. There is a fraction of truth to that notion. My exhaustion alone a testimonial to its veracity. I guess before I move on, I should probably check this. So he's saying, it said that a janitor uses their services not. So we assuming what he's saying here is that usually the janitors know better than the ride on the warp trains, but Yisong does it anyways, probably because he has to like commute. That's sad. And of course, whenever he's doing a cleanup, he imagines like, oh wow, this happened to me at one point. Isn't that wacky? Yet, what worth does that truth hold, if any? The existence of this iron horse is no different from that of mine. My own feet betray me. My own arms do not steer my comings and goings. My path is a track laid by the herd. I who, even with immeasurable fatigue laden upon my back, commute to work and commute to home as the sun rises and sets. I who, as I rebuild the passenger's corpus, pay nary a mind to who they were, why they elected to jaunt via this infernal train. The iron horse cares not about the doings of others, and merely comes and goes as it is told, just as I do. The distinction blurs. I muse. Is this existence of the iron horse the very self-same as that train which I abominate so? My senses suddenly become fully aware. My palms reach to the dagger worn on my waist. I may have been unwittingly made a passenger on that train, and it would have no way of knowing. Then... Station. The exit is on the iron horse comes to a halt. People exit and board. I exhale. Nightmarish reveries must have taken hold of me once again. Air sinks deep and lands heavily upon my laden heart. I push the company cap down over my eyes and rise. Work draws nigh. I have no recourse. For half of today I am charged with educating our new fellow employees. It will be a fleeting moment of respite from cleaving and collecting the remains of our slain passengers. An insignificant consolation, yet relief is relief. I leave the iron horse behind and make my way to the trains. A wry and worthless grin passes my face, knowing there is no place for a self on this pack I walk. Alright, so he doesn't seem to be fully aware of the fact that this happens to him every time he rides the train? That's the vibe I was getting there. I may be misinterpreting that, but it sounds like he doesn't like fully connect the fact that this quote unquote iron horse he rides, the train he rides to work every day and back to the same one he cleans from. And of course, as soon as he comes to that conclusion, well, he spends thousands of years on the train. We don't even know how many years they're supposed to spend. We know, like, Lovetown and Ruina took 2,000 years, but we also know it was cut short in Ruina, according to Rose. So who knows? But after that, immeasurable amount of time, everything gets reset, and he no longer has time to muse on whether or not that suffering has been wrought upon him once again. Of course, all said in a very poetic way, as is expected from Yisong. Very silly. Let's see. So your skill 1, 5 plus 6, gain charge count, plus 4 charge count. The uptide is going to be necessary for this, I assume. Maybe. Let's see, that doesn't look like it changes how much charge count is gained from the skill 1. Skill 2 gains 6 charge count. 10 plus charge count, coin power plus 1. Inflict 1 bind next turn. At 10 plus charge count, inflict 6 rupture instead of 3 rupture with this one. Alright, and it's a 5 plus 5. It becomes a 5 plus 6, sure. At less than 15 charge can gain 1 coin power, or you can consume 15 charge gain 2 coin power. So this is going to become a 5 plus 5 or a 5 plus 6, depending. Or no, it's always as long as you've got a single charge, it's always a 5 plus 5. I don't know why it's not just like a 5 plus 5 by default, and it's like, oh, at less than 15 charge, spend all charge. I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason to it. It's like a small thing, but this is just phrased very strangely. I'm sure there's a situation in which, things don't go. It means if you've got 0 charge count, you gain nothing, I guess. That's the downside of how they do it like this. Heads inflict rupture, inflict 2 rupture for every 5 charge count. Consumed by the skill, max of 6. Okay. Max of 6. You can only have 30 charge count if you have the gloves in the railway. Not the railway, the mirror dungeon. If the skill conflict 15 charge count used, inflict 2-dimensional barrier. It's just awful rupture count. That's what I've noticed. This guy's gonna rely on the Thunder Branch and on kill gain charge barrier with the third coin. Because like this inflicts 2-dimensional rift. And that's the only rupture count on this entire unit. I thought it's an uptide thing, isn't it? Yep, if 15 charge count has been consumed, plus 3 rupture count before attack. Yeah. I had a feeling, because I knew it mentioned something like that in the actual skill breakdown. What else does uptide 4 do? Temple First coin power plus 2 instead of plus 1, I think it is. No, it just straight up doesn't have that effect. So it makes it so if you've got 10 plus charge count, coin power plus 2, so it comes up 5 plus 8. And on hit, inflict 2 rupture is guaranteed instead of heads. Second one gains 7 charge count instead of 6. Oh, that's pretty notable. 10 plus rupture, inflict... Okay, yeah, he needs uptide 4 to inflict any rupture count beyond the 2-dimensional rift. That's the joke, I see. Let's see, but what is it saying? 10 plus charge count, 3 rupture, and plus 2 rupture count. So it just adds plus 2 rupture count if you have enough charge count. And then the skill 3, which is the one that seems to really be important. Yeah, if 15 charges consumed, inflict plus 3 rupture count. And you inflict 3 rupture count for every 5 charge count max. Oh, wait a second. Did I read this wrong? Like 2 rupture every... Oh, this means up to 15. Never mind. I thought it meant this could trigger 6 times. No, it does. It can inflict a max of 6 rupture, so it can only trigger 3 times. Never mind, I misread that. But you can change it so instead you inflict 3 rupture inflicts 3 rupture for every 5 turns instead of 2. Max 9. That part doesn't matter. No matter what, it spends 15 charge max. And you gain 5 charge barrier instead. Oh, the evade, right. Plus 1 per 5 charge count, max 2, sure. So it can become a 12 plus 4 at 10 plus charge. Sure. But then it makes it so on evade plus 1 potency when applying rupture for the first time next turn to the skill flex next time. I misread that entirely, but you know what I mean. You can read it here. But alright, that's interesting. Oh yes, your passive. I need to look at your passive too. It's in a weird tab now, so I forgot about it. Turn and gain 1 haste per 5 charge count, max 2. Okay, so you can just gain 2 charges. You can gain 2 haste if you got a little bit of charge. He doesn't really benefit from haste beyond, the fact that you can get the rupture count off sooner, which is pretty good, don't get me wrong. If the unit skill consumed charge count, apply 3 charge barrier to 1 out of the lowest HP percentage. And the only skill that spends charge count is his skill 3, of course. Or his ego, his Dimension Shredder. But if we upside, how does it change? Max 3, so you gain 3 haste for 15 charge count. Okay. Let me quickly open some more boxes for Yi-san. Just so I'm gonna want to upside that. I was kind of expecting that. Can't say I'm particularly shocked. I need one more box. I think I got a low roll there. That's fine. Right. Uptie you. Just to get you into a good position, and then it'll be time for the run itself. This update didn't really have anything else too big. There might have been something random. I'll check to see if there's anything else I want to actually check. But I'm going to cut here because I will build my team around Rupture, probably. I was definitely considering whether or not I was going to do a Rupture team or if I was going to do a W Corp team. But, like, W Corp team is like, oh wow, yeah, we're using the strongest units in the game. Rupture is big number go burr, and it's going to be entirely reliant on if we're lucky enough to get Thunder Branch. But yeah, jump cut, away. Alright, the team's been assembled. Here it is. It's the Rupture, guys. I don't really know what else you're expecting. The one thing I did do is I uptied, this guy to 4, because, why not? Also you to 4. You were only 3 before, and I got all of them to level 35 that weren't already, because, I had, like, 800 level 2 identity experience tickets, and you need, like, 100 of those to get from someone from 300, or from 30 to 35. So might as well. We're about to get, better experience tickets next week, which is exciting. But yeah, so we're gonna run with this. Later down the line, we'll probably add on we're definitely gonna add Talisman Sinclair. Only reason he isn't here is because, he doesn't have any rupture count, so he's kind of someone you add to the team if we either get Thunder. No, he didn't even inflict a lot of rupture, does he? He's just all about his talisman. He'll only be good if our rupture count gets into a good spot. Look at him though. How cool. Look at how chill he is. He's just kind of like standing there with his funny little knife. And you can see his little sheath there. Oh yeah, we need sanity. That's right, that's the issue. What do we do here? I should not have gone for a blunt fight first, but I forgot I was doing Mirror Dungeon 2 Hard. This is gonna be the last time I do Mirror Dungeon 2 Hard in this season, though. Think about it like that. Like, isn't that insane? Isn't that insane? ADD doesn't seem particularly worth it. You can resist this. You block, and we snag Harpoon, I think. Neutral, it's a little unfortunate. Snag Harpoon, you'll be net neutral sanity. Don't want to take too much damage, I suppose. Oh, there we go, nice. That's a clash win that wasn't guaranteed at all. And then Snag Harpoon just to keep her sanity at the exact same rate it was before, but you know, clashing she would have lost, so I'm fine to burn a little bit of resources to prevent her from taking damage too much. When you block, you're gonna take some damage, don't get me wrong, but you resist it decently. And you got some bleed, you got some nails, that's rude. Oh yeah, we're using your skill 3. Well, that's what a skill 3 looks like when you don't have enough charge. I need to remember, new unit means there's new stuff to look at. Okay, the Gluttony skill is the one we want him to be using most of the time, it would seem. We probably want Gluttony Absolute Resonance a bunch anyways for some of the Seven Association stuff. Oh, we've actually got Gluttony for everyone here. This is the only one that actually requires a resonance, though. This makes sense, because Rupture and Gluttony are pretty closely tied together. More so than, like, even some of the other Sin Affinities, I think. Like Gluttony and Rupture go hand in hand, just, like, far too well. Which makes sense. They're supposed to. So you can go for Quake rounds, why not? Hopefully we'll win some clashes here, that'd be nice. Get a little bit of sanity going. Ooh. Okay, there we go, that's good. 16 sanity, yeah, nice. A little bit of a jump start and you'll get more sanity here? Nope. Spoke too soon, but I didn't actually. We still won the clash after all. Spoke too soon. Yeah, of course, this run, Thunder Branch is the... if we get Thunder Branch, we, like, win. We have a great time. We stack, the number gets really large, and we're all happy. If we don't get Thunder Branch, it'll be a little more of a challenge. We're just gonna spam the dimensional, like, the Dimension Threader egos, just for the Dimensional Rift, just to keep their rupture counts up. I know, I'm sure we'll manage. But Thunder Branch would make this honestly far too easy. Obviously, Thrill would make it too easy. I didn't even mention Thrill because, like, yeah, of course. Thrill is stupid. Arguably, like, the strongest tier 4. I don't even think any of them are stronger, because Thrill just kills things. Like, even... Thrill rewards you for not attacking enemies. And it's so funny. You can get a neutral off there if you do it like this. Alright, I'm fine with 2 neutrals. I believe. Flash is fine. It's daggers, that's good. Oh, Gregor loses Clash, Ishmael lost her Clash. Heathcliff got countered. Okay, what now? Dimensional Rift doesn't do much for us now, but neither does Dimensional Slit. 4 charge count from a skill 1's pretty lame compared to a lot of the other warp units' charge gains. It's probably fair, though, I guess. Oh, that's the issue. We're not used to fair charge units. What do we do here, though? A lot of struggling, not a lot of Zanes we can use, because these guys, they require, like, a bunch of, like, Wrath and Lust, and which stuff we don't really have on this team too well. Really should have taken Liger Domain, huh? I didn't think about it. I was just like, oh, suddenly one day can inflict Rupture, theoretically. Yeah, look at that. So I was like, yeah, it's a perfect choice. It was not the perfect choice. We can ADD a little bit. Oh, you're paralyzed. That's the issue. Okay. How much damage do you take? Not too much. How much damage do you take? Not too much. We can just block. We can just block. I also noticed, I'm pretty sure. I think Yisong is the only one on this team that doesn't have a that's never a block defense. Or was it? Yeah. Yeah, he's got evade. Everyone else is block. Interesting thing to be so frequent on these units that aren't really tanky beyond you. Although block is kind of like the most generic one, so it doesn't necessarily have to indicate a tank. Does Absolute Resonance do anything for us? Nope. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Well, then we're probably gonna have you... You can... Lantern. How much sanity does that cost, actually? 20. Ugh. You can try your best. It is genuinely hopeless, though. That is true. You can block, then. Again. No one else needs to block here. Once again, floor 4, going for the blunt fights is such a hassle, because these guys are annoying to win clashes against with zero sanity. And, we didn't really have the stuff to... We can't fluid sack, right? I'm pretty sure we don't have the stuff to fluid sack. We might have had the stuff to fluid sack and I didn't notice. I did notice we didn't have the stuff to use Yasunyata, because we just do not have enough lust on this team. Look at him getting the haste is pretty nice, though. I gotta admit. But seeing him get it, like, this way we could have him stack even more haste if we hadn't used Crow. Ooh, we could see that we could use the strong version of the attack for no reason, because the enemy's, like, dead anyways. We'll see the first point of the strong version of the attack. Look at that. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll see the strong version of the attack actually sooner or later. The later bosses in MD2 Hard are very tanky after all, so we're definitely going to be going for some longer fights. It's all going to be dependent on the Rupture. Rupture is our god in this playthrough, basically, in this run. All hail Rupture. We want to take slash fights anyways, right? Like, yeah, mostly slash. You're all slash. You're mostly slash, mostly slash. Mostly Pierce, but some slash. You're all blunt. Yeah. Slash is the one we have the most of, though. Yeah. Pierce being second and blunt being third, but the only blunt person we have is Ishmael. Ishmael's not here to do damage, it's for her. She's here to use her skill 3. And, like, lose clashes. And therefore not get the chance to use her skill 3. That's how it usually goes whenever I bring her for a Rupture team. Which is unfortunate, because she inflicts, like, 16 Rupture potency, 4 Rupture count. He also hits the person a couple times, so the Rupture count isn't quite that high. It's usually like 2 or 3 by the end, but like, still good. Oh, speaking of losing clashes on Ishmael, I kind of jinxed her, didn't I? That's my bad. Well, we can get 14 charge count like this. Not great. If we can just get something to give us a little more charge, we'll be in a great position for getting his skill 3 off. I should probably look at his Dimension Shredder again. I think that's probably like the piece of the puzzle I've been forgetting. I know that builds charge, but it's at like a horribly slow rate. Like, the passive makes you gain charge every time you don't get hit in a turn. Right? It's something like that. Spend charge, deal more damage. Like 3 Dimension Rift if charge count was spent. Do bonus pride damage and reduce Rupture count, yeah. The actual passive. If the unit took no damage last turn, gain +4 charge count. The issue is, you'd have to use the ego in order to trigger this, which it will happen if you're trying to get, like... It's not really worth using early on, though, unless you have charge count already. Like, if you use a second turn, you probably have Rupture count. I'm trying to figure out how everything is going to fall into place for, like, the perfect, like, Rupture infliction. And we're going for his Dimension Rift again at not enough charge. So cool. Still cool. I know a little bit of barrier, because Yisong spent charge. So he gives barrier to one of his allies. That's at lowest... Was it lowest max HP or lowest current? Or lowest percentage? Something like that. Lowest HP percentage, yeah. Makes sense. What was this? Blunt weak? Okay. That means it's G Corp guy guaranteed, right? Nothing else is blunt. No, Guido can be floor 1. That's right. Huh. I only do one of the. I only do these once a week, so I'm not as familiar as I am with, you know, Mirror Dungeon 2 normal. They've got more speed slots than us first turn. That's rude. We can do this, but that'll mess up the clashing, and then he's gonna be struggling. Yeah. Let's see. I could really use some lust right about now, but that's not gonna happen. Okay. Let's think this through. Clashing like decently against these first few things. It's you're the issue. Pierce, you're weak to Pierce. You can try blocking. You give aggro to the skill slot next turn. That does nothing, right? And then you get a one-side attack on Heathcliff. Okay. I do really enjoy Rupture teams, though, because when you're fighting bosses, it really does feel like a big puzzle. In, like, a very, like, positive sense of the word. Because you're just figuring out, like, okay, how do I get this guy's Rupture count without going too far? And, you know, running... You need to have good Rupture potency, low Rupture count. You have 2 paralysis right now, okay. That's unfortunate, it happens. I can switch around Egos for free here, though, right? So I could just change his... give him Liger Domain, like, next drop. And I may just do that. We definitely need something for more resources of variety. I don't know what, though. Probably just Grand Welcome or something. Because our variety is pitiful right now. Very, very pitiful. And we're gonna Dimension Shredder this guy. He deserves it. He has it coming. First Hugo, you need to Ego. That's for sure. There's HP where it's a little too close to staggering for my liking. And you also really should Ego. Okay. We're off to a great start. We're having to use 3 Egos for the first floor boss, just to, you know, clash. Oh, this is a mouse attack, though. That's good. And it is blunt, so they're weak to it. Hits them into the air and then whacks them. Nice. I wonder if we're gonna get some random, like, reveal thing, like, while I'm recording this. Because once again, as usual for the Mirror Dungeon 2 hard runs, I'm recording it the minute the patch came out. And so last week, around this time, we got the teaser for War Peace on. I wonder if we're gonna get a teaser for whatever we're getting next week. Wouldn't be surprised if they started doing, like, daily teasers for Canto 5 since it's only a week away. Like, oh yeah, this is an Ego. Or this is, you know, the banner we're gonna be getting week 1. We're not guaranteed to get a banner first week, especially since we got a banner right now. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't a banner the first week of Canto 5 Season 3. But there could be. Okay, here we go. We spent all of our charge count to do this, but, you know, we also inflicted 3-dimensional rift, so he's gonna get 3 Rupture count next turn. Glaring today, aren't we? Ugh. Not nice. Not much we could do about that, though. Okay, nice. Okay, there's this 3 Rupture count. He gained a little bit more Rupture count. Actually, I don't know why he gained more Rupture count. Oh, he still had... Okay, yeah, no, never mind. Because we used this skill, and we inflicted 2 Rupture on him, so we was at 2 Rupture, 1 count, and then he gained the 3 count. Yeah, that would do it. I forgot Rupture count just doesn't go down over turn. Most status effects do just kind of go down passively even when you don't trigger them, but that's not the case for, like, Rupture or Sinking or Bleed. That's only just, like, burn. It's mostly just the Tremor Brain Rot, because I use Tremor far too much. Far more than a normal person should be using Tremor. Clash win, inflict +1 Rupture count. That would be really nice if you could win a Clash. Like, so nice. You've got no idea. What's the speed? Is that a 3? I think so. We're not gonna be able to one-side that. Alright. Okay, we'll do this then. Hopefully this one goes first. It should go first. That's annoying. It's only hitting Gita. That's fine. We don't need to hit more people. And you are likely to lose a clash. You'll gain charge count like this, though, so that's something. You can evade this one, yeah. He does that one solely so he gains some charge count, and then the other one he'll evade. Okay, this'll work. ADD. Just to stagger him so that we can actually get a little bit of Rupture count on with the skill 2. Because the skill 2 at upside 4 makes it so it just straight up inflicts 2 Rupture count, so it'll be, you know, good. Yeah, nice. We're slowly building up that guy's Rupture. Yisong actually won that clash. Oh, that's super good. Yeah, just gets the kill. He's unfortunately just a couple charge short from being able to get a good skill 3 off. He only has skill 1, so it doesn't matter after all. Oh right, he purges all of his... When he gets below half HP, he purges all his stats effects, so the rupture was for naught. Yeah, the game really would do that. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, Ramblin' Man. Oh, he's getting charged. He's getting charged on hit too. Did I completely miss that part of Dimension Threader? I might have. No, he was getting it from the skill 1. Why was Rambling Man triggering then? What does it do? Ugh, that's unfortunate. Heathcliff will be fine. We'll make sure he lives. He'll charge because of the charge barrier, I assume? I mean, I know Gregor has his own charge game, but I mean, who was it that charge? I think Heathcliff had a bunch of charge on him. Or, like, someone did. I forgot who, but one of our people has a bunch of charge on it that really you wouldn't expect to have charge. I think it was Heathcliff or Faust. I think because of the charge barrier, though, I don't think we've got anything else that gives charge to allies. Blunt damage deals... Oh, no, we're taking Rupture. Yeah, absolutely. 12 plus HP damage, single skill, inflict 2 Rupture. It's like a worse battery. Like a significantly worse battery. Because it's once per skill, and the skill needs to do a certain amount of damage just for a little bit of Rupture. Gravity is not bad, but not great either. Faust skill. I don't think I want to go for that, honestly. I know Faust got some good skills, but her skills aren't as great for, the Rupture count as they are for bursting Rupture, from my experience. Her skill 3 could be good, don't get me wrong, but I'd much rather just, get some people. We're changing your ego. And we'll add you two. Because we want red sheet. Get your impending day and your... I hit he. The game's lying. Yeah, this inflicts Rupture. Oh, the tails, oh, I forgot, the corrosion actually does inflict 3 Rupture count. That's a very good thing to keep in mind, especially in combination with Branch of Knowledge, and it's, click on Zane. Yeah, okay. And it's 12 Rupture infliction on heads. I think there's an insane Rupture unit, but, like, not because of Talisman. Even though Talisman can be really good, don't get me wrong. And we're also gonna throw K-Corp on. He's also a good backup in case anything goes wrong. I'm hitting he. I swear I'm hitting he and it keeps on bringing me to death. Okay, this will cause some cost. We don't really need him now. Yeah, no, okay. We'll get him later. We just need to get Sinclair right now. We won't be able to add Honglu to the team until later on. Probably should have healed a little bit, that's fine. I don't know if that would be good for us, don't get me wrong, but an event could also be really good for us. The thing is, Monkey Tree is... We need to find the Monkey Tree, because that's what gives Thunder Branch, and that is an event, so events are the way to go. Oh, this is good too, don't get me wrong. Take the painting, bunch of healing. That'll be important this run, especially given how much damage taken already. Okay. Combat. I think... No, we're not going to change anything around. Later on, I may change Sinclair to gain more speed slots. Because, I also thought to uptie Sinclair to uptie 4. And that's because his skill 2 is kind of insane at uptie 4. It gives him 6 talismans. Like... It's a little stupid. You may think this kind of ruins him entirely, but it doesn't if you can get him with 2 speed slots. You use this in his first skill slot, and this other skill slot, you use this one to spend the 5 talismans, give 5 talismans. And then, just getting a bunch of Rupture count off in the process. It's a winning strategy. Possibly. Of course, the issue is, if we're going to want to actually do well against an Abno with multiple skill slots, we're going to need to only have 6 people. And we'll need to have Sinclair be the one who gains a second skill slot of all our sinners. Which feels a little rude when we're trying to focus on Warp Yisong. But it also could be really beneficial for getting stupid Rupture counts. And quickly. You're actually gonna win a clash, that's good. That's nice, you love to see it. What are your chances you actually win this? On evade target lose. Okay, yeah, Ishmael's can have a bad time. I already know it. She's gonna lose. She's gonna. Every single one of her coins is gonna get evaded. She's just gonna lose 15 sanity and do no damage in the process. You can't tell me that's not what's about to happen in that situation. We all know it. She actually did well. Okay. Never mind. My apologies for doubting you, Ishmael. Like, don't get me wrong, she still got evaded like once, but I was expecting worse, knowing, her luck. Okay, 6 talismans time? It's a neutral, that's fine. That's fine by me. Because, like, if it does succeed, he's just gonna... Target needs to have Rupture, though. The target's not gonna have Rupture, so he's actually gonna be fine. It only becomes an issue if he, if it gets to the point where enemies are guaranteed to have Rupture, aka, Battery. And then he's just going to guarantee get at least 5 talismans. Unless he loses some coins. And he is losing coins here, yeah. Okay. Yeah, he only gained 3 talismans from that. Very interesting stuff. A lot of interesting possibilities with Talisman Sinclair. That's why I like the unit a lot. Very unique. Because instead of being like a fake charge, it's a similar like concept where it's like he's got a resource he's got to maintain the levels of. It plays very differently from charge. At least from my experience. Because of the fact, like, if you get too much of it, that's bad. But if you don't ever spend it, instead just save it up on yourself, it's still very good. You just get the stupid amounts of Rupture potency off. That's partially why the skill 2 is insane, even if, you fail. And you get too much of it. Okay. Now that our sanities are, like, mostly up across the board, okay, mirror match. Okay, but our talisman is better, our red sheet's better. Owned. Yeah, now that our sanity's up, we're having a lot better time with the clashes. Funny animation. Whenever the game does, like, the camera spin, that's always, like, really funny. Like, I think, like, cause, like, they did that with, like, Footworks Ishmael, which is very comical, that's for sure. Coupling stagger, that'll be nice. We'll kill them for sure. With that most certainty. That's a gloom. Okay, that's not working. You guys are gonna do like no damage. That's true. Just block it. Block the block. None of you are free from sin. Nice. Energy has been cycled. And now we kill them all. Oh, nah, yeah. I'm not even considering the fact that when Sinclair's passive is triggered, he can gain 9 talismans theoretically with this if target has a lot of Rupture. Which means you have 9 talismans. He inflicts 9 Rupture with every hit. So there isn't a max to talismans, as far as I know. The max is probably 99 or something stupid like that. But, like, what that means is that as long as the turn doesn't end, he'll just keep on adding more and more Rupture potency. So if we can stack stupid amounts of Rupture count, which is kind of what my hopes are with, like, the spamming Dimension Shredders, then we're going to be in a great spot. Yeah, like, he took 10 damage there because he had 10 talismans. That wasn't because he gained it all at once, don't get me wrong. It's because he had some of it beforehand, but... a lot of possibilities. Although, in standard question of the day format... Question of the day! What are your... Now that he's been, released properly, and that people are gonna have the chance to have, like, used him... Either you've used it already by now, since by the time the video goes up, it's been, like, a day... Or, you can watch this video and see what your final thoughts are. How do you feel about him? I personally do think he's, underwhelming as, like, a finale. But, honestly, that's fine. We got a lot of good stuff this season. It definitely went on a lot longer than it was supposed to. I mean, it was supposed to last until October, so I guess not that long. It's supposed to be, like, a 4-month season. They just did push back a month due to, problem. Not that bad, all things considered. But, you know, it seems like a fun Rupture unit. Once again, I'm using him in a Rupture team, and I'm more so focusing on the other units, because Rupture is a very, like, team-oriented status effect. Everyone needs to play their part, otherwise they're just not good Rupture units. Which is very unique compared to a lot of the other stats. Because don't get me wrong, a lot of them are team-oriented as well, but, like, not nearly as much, I feel. Like, even, like, stuff like Burn, like, as long as you got, like, one person inflicting Burn count, you're, like, set, really. But, like, for, like, Rupture, it feels like everyone needs to be, like, working in harmony to just, like, always keep on building up the Rupture, but never going too far and causing it to all, like, fall apart, like a stack of cards. Like a house of cards, I think that's what they're called. Yeah, that's a more accurate term, I think. Methinks. Profiling that guy, yeah, there we go, there we go. Yeah, we're doing this, we're gonna try and just kill him. I don't want to clash against him. He's scary, yeah. We went to overkill on him a little bit. Profiling on this guy's also a little overkill, compared to the fact that we're using, like, skill 1s on... we're using 2 skill 1s on this guy. He's been staggered, though, so, you know, he stands no chance. And now we get to put on the shoes. You thought I was gonna do it, didn't you? Didn't you? No, I'm not gonna do that much tomfoolery right now. If I had, like, a single, like, negative sanity unit, then of course I'd put on the shoes. But, like, in this situation, no. Sanity's important, especially when you're MD2 Hard. But that's a wrap for that creature. Okay. Poise does nothing for us, Sing does nothing for us. Night Vision Goggles is actively awful for us. That's just how you get E-Song just barely enough charge count, and then he's just gonna spend it before he gets the chance to actually, like, use it. Okay. Well, I guess sinking on things is, you know, better than the other options. Like, not, like, significantly better, but it's better than nothing. And no one needs healing, so we can keep on going. I'm just gonna buy Honglu now. If someone dies on this floor, that'd be really unfortunate, but, like, life moves on. You know? We'll be able to get Honglu next floor. And there he's gonna really start carrying his weight, I believe. Methinks. Okay, open the door. First things first, for good luck. Mental Split, are you gonna win any clashes with this? Not particularly. Alright, good to know. Some favorites from you, actually. You're actually going to win a clash, potentially. That's cool. Oh, you got neutrals, wow. Oh, you've got some good clashes with that. Forensics is also gonna have some pretty good clashes, I believe. Yeah, like, we'll go for, like, this. We'll do a little bit of this. Then we're gonna have to go for some neutrals. Fine by me. We'll do that, too. Yeah, okay, that'll work. This way, the Yi-San guarantees to get his hit off instead of, you know, risking it and losing his potential of gaining 4 charge. Nice. That's unfortunate, given how that was, you know, one of our, you know, most likely win clashes, but... them's the breaks. Them's are the breaks. Ooh. Nice. Turned it around. And staggered in the process, that's good. Partially thanks to Yi-Sung already slightly damaging that one. Yeah, we can Dimensional Rift for damage. Yeah, probably. Doing like that guy. Well, we've got a lot of slash damage, so we're probably gonna be able to... We've got some proliferating talisman we can use. First things first, clashing. Anyone can clash with whatever. Let's try and see what we can get that isn't, you know, neutral. You can win any of those clashes. That's good to know. So we'll probably have you do that. We'll hit you a couple of times, because you're gonna get staggered, chances are. And then we're gonna hit the ones that are staggered. That should be pretty good. We're getting a lot of tails for having max sanity on everyone, I feel, with this fight. Another one of those days, perhaps? Well, no bother. It's just a minor decrease to our damage output. It's not like if we, like, are losing because of that. Not yet, at least. Yeah. Stagger, please? No, you got the tail. The heads probably would have staggered. Maybe. I don't know, actually. Wasn't particularly weak to that attack, so either way. Talismans wins a clash. Let's grind him wins a clash. Okay. Grind this guy then. No, profiling this guy. Grind this guy. Proliferating this guy, and then wrap up this guy. Now we go for some one-sided attacks. Something like this. And then you can energy cycle top right. And redirect. I don't know if we actually need to double up on you. We will. There's no reason not to. Yisong hopefully will get an attack off. As long as Yisong gets an attack off, it'll be good. Okay, he doesn't get an attack off. Oh yeah, you may have noticed that was 19 rupture damage there, seemingly out of nowhere. Yeah, that's the power of Sinclair's skill 2. If we got Sinclair in a shop, we're absolutely giving him more skill 2s. I think I've given up the idea of actually transferring Talisman to targets, and instead I think I'm just going to have Sinclair just gain stupid, absurd amounts of Talismans himself. And that's just how he's going to live his life. And I think it'll go pretty well. Yep. Oh yeah, in case you didn't see it there, Sinclair took 14 damage at the end of that turn because that's how many Talismans he had. Jeez. What a fun gimmick. That was pretty good. That's pretty good. Tattoo. It's not like it doesn't synergize particularly like at all with us, but it's a good thing to get. Oh god. Especially for Sinclair, huh? It's gonna make it so his second and third coins of his skill 2 are gonna do more damage. Oh yeah, and of course you're gonna do more damage with your skill 3 as well. Is that all we have for Bride? It's probably all we have for Bride. I think it's all we have for Bride, yeah. Single coins also benefit, but like significantly less. Okay, we can trigger the talismans here though. Not that there's any big talisman attack we can go for though. That's fine then. Oh. And Sinclair lost his flash anyways. So he didn't get to inflict his one talisman. Okay, if we do this, we can actually get a powerful skill 3 next. We're not gonna. This turn, they're gonna die this turn. I don't know why I'm trying to like set something up. They're all dead already. That's for sure. You know, maybe we'll get lucky and one of them will slightly survive. Actually, that guy did just avoid a bunch of Faust's attacks. So maybe it's possible that guy lived. Oh, but Sinclair. 6 talismans exactly. Okay, we can give it an attempt. Little shame that he doesn't actually have any sort of visible difference at 15 plus charge. I was kind of expecting that, but you know, that's okay. Something like, you know, how Warp Ryoshi does. Okay, how many? I think we'll get 2 coins off here. Yeah. So you got to see him do his like epic like flip. Or is it a? If you curl up into a ball, is that a somersault? Maybe. I think a somersault's like a flip, but like if you curl up in a ball. I'll do the slash damage. Cool. Another event. This is blunt damage. Cool. Not the most useful for us. And here's Blubbering Toad. This is a great person for stacking Rupture. Because this thing is far too tanky sometimes. And it's not too bad when you're not trying to go fast. Crash Wind inflict 3 Rupture count. That's pretty cool. It's gonna run out though. Yeah, we'll save that attack then. Actually, you're about to get another one, aren't you? Okay, let's see, what part are we going to stack it on? One of the eyes, probably. Oh, left eye, definitely. We gotta do it on the one that's weak to sinking. What am I saying? The sinking brain won't really consume me for a second there. No, the weakness does not matter for Rupture in the slightest. I'll probably still go for the left eye anyway, because, you know, weak to Gloom is, like, good for us. But we're going to start out... No, that doesn't do anything for us, actually. Never mind. I was going to try that, but then I realized that's worthless. Let's see. We can suppress left eye. We can... Oh, can you clash against anything? No, you can't. Okay, that's fine. It's still good. And plus charge can inflict a bunch more Rupture can. That's not happening. So you go for this one. You're on there. You'll be good in time, but not for now, so you're going to clash. You need charge count, but you're not really gonna gain nearly fast enough, yeah. Oh god. Maybe you can Liger Domain that, yeah, okay, that'll work. What, do we try anyways? Oh, actually, let's think about this. So, okay, so attacking this part, there's 3 attacks. Dissect target, suppress, and wrap up. Dissect target wins the clash, inflicts 3 rupture counts, so it'll be a 3 rupture, 1 potent, 1 thing. The question is, where does no? It's not gonna work. Okay, I've come to my peace with that then. All right, what does this do? Like nothing. Okay, we're just gonna roll with this then. Oh, we need to clash against that though, right? Do we just representation emitter it then? Just for the sake of winning the clash, that'll go first, so you know. We don't have to worry about the rupture quite yet. You don't really have anything great for rupture right now, though. Crew who? Aw, what a shame. He do be crew hooing. Okay, Liger Domain lost the clash. That's cool. This will inflict a little bit of rupture, not the most. But it's a basis. I mean, it's a lot of rupture potency, but it's not a lot of rupture count, which is kind of what we need. If we can get the rupture count, like, say, above 5, then we can probably safely have Sinclair hit it with his skill 2, and that's the big damage dealer. Your left eye is a 3 count. Okay, that's pretty good. This guy is this... It's the one going twice here. Okay, so you're gonna need to clash like that or something. That'll work. Glaive-bearing talismans, we save that, so we're just gonna magnify wound for the other eye. You just need to build up more charge. You can try that. Clash wind inflict plus 3 rupture count. Yes, we're definitely gonna want to try this. On hit inflict 3 rupture count. We're definitely gonna want to try this, although not as a one-sided. We're definitely gonna want to try this. I think that'll be pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Wasn't the most likely clash to win necessarily, so that's good to see. You lose this clash, that's fine. Okay, and we win this, excellent. That's a bunch more rupture. This will also be a bunch more rupture. And I'll spend even more of the rupture, but this one will actually be net positive in rupture. Yeah, okay, so 31 potency, 3 count. God, I really want Sinclair to just try it. We should wait a little bit, right? Or we could just get one more on it. Actually, that's true. Let's see. So you're at 3 count. Okay, if we do this, it'll get the 4 count. What if we just do this, hypothetically? And what if that's all we do? Hypothetically. Okay, we'll start attacking the other eye too. And the other eye attacks are not going great. You need to wait on that, okay. You can try one of those, and then you can try one of those, okay. This should work though, right? Because you'll go first, you'll get it to 4, you'll attack a bunch, it'll be down to 1 rupture count, but that's dealable, and it'll be a great... Oh, we didn't get the Gluttony Resonance, that's what I forgot, no! It's not going to be insane talismans, it's still going to be stupid amount of talisman, but not like nearly as much as I was hoping for. But we need to trigger the passive for maximum possible, like, talisman gaming. Good. Like, don't get me wrong, but... It could have been so much more if I just went for one more... We could have just blocked with Ishmael or something, and then it would have worked. Okay. Looking at the left eye. 44, 1 count. Oh, we can't clash against it anymore. That's right. So we actually cannot keep on building up the number, it seems? That's unfortunate. I forgot about the fact it just stops attacking entirely once it's broken. Because I was gonna rely on being able to win a clash to inflict rupture. Yeah, I don't think there's any chance the rupture stays up then. Oh well. It was worth it for the Sinclair funny. What's your charge looking? Not quite enough yet. You gotta do one of these then. Okay, you can... Profiling is not good for that. Okay, then you try that. I'm gonna try building up some charge. You still need a little bit more charge. This'll do it though. Next turn we'll do a bunch of the body. And you just build up your like 2 talismans you'll get from this. Next turn I think will be really good. Yeah, body's got some rupture, not a lot though, because Faust isn't exactly the best for the rupture count shenanigans. Good for the potency though. Okay, this turn we're going to go all in on the body with our rupture stuff. This'll do some rupture. That's cool. Not all we do this turn though. It might be actually. No, we can clash with profiling, right? That's the play? I think so. Yeah. Everyone else just attacks this eye, builds up more. You could be good, actually. Yeah, okay, you do that. You do this. I'm not fully thinking through my plan, but I think it's gonna work. No. This isn't enough. Yeah, I forgot. Profiling's awful. It's not nearly enough. Keep the count high. Alright, that's fine. The Toad's almost dead. Like, don't get me wrong. We're still doing perfectly fine, but, you know, I was a little short from getting the funny number. Oh, yeah, we broke the eye. You know what? Kill this guy. Yeah, you're right. You know, wait, left eye has 44 rupture right now. Wrong button. You probably damaged by rupture of the damage dealt. That might be good. Okay, yeah, but you can burst the left eye down. Sure. Meantime, we're just gonna like do the best we can on these eyes. Rupture isn't gonna be a factor anymore, unfortunately. You're so dead, like comically dead, of course. That's how dead it is. Will we get this off? Will this do a stupid amount of damage? Will the rupture run out before it does the additional damage? I think so, right? Like, he'll have no rupture when it triggers that passive, or will it trigger beforehand? No, I think it did do the. I think it triggered the damage like twice effectively, right? I think that's what that meant. I don't know. More cost, multi-targets do more damage. Okay, let's see. This is the only one that could actually benefit Rupture. These are like good, don't get me wrong. But if we want Rupture, we're gonna need a little bit more cost in case we get something good one of these next floors. Especially because we're gonna spend 100 cost here on Honglu most likely. Yi-Song gets another skill too. We take the battery socket for a little bit more charge. Around allies gain charge count. Unfortunately, it's not allies who, you know, have charge count. That would be nice. You probably need another skill too, though. Because if he doesn't have enough charge, he's going to be in an awful position. We're just giving him another skill too. It's a safety thing, I suppose. We add you to the team. Make sure we grab your egos. Yeah, it's definitely... I'm definitely hitting the E button and it's bringing me the TAF menu. And that's all we need from this. He'll be nice for his ego. That's the main reason we want him. This is a very strange start. I'll take him to the bottom event. Oh, this is good. This is good for Gregor being able to do physically anything. Because the enemy needs to be tremored for him to be able to inflict his rupture count. Well, that's good. Cool. Top path would have been a better option because then we'd actually have a choice there and we'd be able to get more cost from that fight, but that's fine. More bugs. It's more normal fight, so we go back to not focusing on the rupture and instead focusing on survival. Fighting in order to live, living in order to fight, as they say. Yi-Sung also kind of needs more sanity now because of that little corrosion stunt he pulled. Suppress, this kills. Even you can kill a guy right now. The rupture was actually necessary for that kill, so you know. Good job. Hey, Gregor won that, that's good. He had lost his clash, but otherwise that was good. We'll go for your uncharged. We will sooner or later be able to... Oh. Not good. That's fine, actually. Let's grind him. Actually got a little bit of rupture count off. No, he didn't, because he didn't have enough charge. Never mind. Ignore what I was saying. Well, there's a lot of moving pieces to this team. And they really like never being in sync, you know? That's how it is, though. That's a crucial part of the fun. The fact that nothing's going your way, and you need to make it go your way. Is there any way you can figure that out? Okay, we get an event here still. That's good. I haven't gotten anything we really want from the Eagle gifts. I guess that's fine, but like, if we got something good, that would be really good. Oh, we forgot about Pong Lu that previous site. Okay, that's fine. He's just chilling. That's what he does best, after all. Okay. Let's open the door slowly this time, for even better luck. You can't be clashed by everyone, and most people can clash against you. You need to clash so you get some sanity up. Like... This should work? Question mark? Yeah, I like the looks of those series of actions. That's quite nice. That's not as nice. Okay, that's fine. He lives. Very nice. Ooh. That's unfortunate, but luckily he doesn't need to win the clash in order to get the charge off. His skill 2 just gives him the charge on use instead of, you know, on hit. So he's still doing fine in the charge numbers. Job's gonna do like nothing. Okay, we do that. Then we're gonna try killing everything else. Rev up. Can get the kill there. Wrap up. Can't get the kill there. What about intuition? Intuition can get the kill there. And excited story can get the kill there. Okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking. I'm going to morph myself into liking. For the show. Talisman Gaming. Oh, he's at 5 talismans actually for once. Wonder how. Sometimes it does just kind of work perfectly. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, I see how it works perfectly. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense actually, now that I think about it. No, this skill 2 is perfect. Yeah, genuinely. He gains 5. If he hits something that doesn't have rupture, he gains 5 talisman. Right? Guaranteed? Is that how that works? If he gains 1 talisman. I guess he doesn't inflict rupture the first attack. If he gets like the battery or something like that, something that makes him so he can. If he hits an enemy that's got no rupture right now, first coin triggers, he gains 1 talisman, this effect does not trigger. Second coin triggers, he gets 1 talisman. He inflicts 1 rupture, and then does it back, and then it doesn't factor in this. So I think it's just 4 talismans if you use against someone who doesn't have it. But if you have the battery, hit him once, inflict rupture, this doesn't trigger. This triggers, this triggers, this triggers, this triggers. So if we get the battery, skill 2 instantly gives him 5 talismans. Okay, I think that's what my theory crafting is getting to. I think that's gonna be the joke. You just gotta hit someone who doesn't have rupture. You need to do it in such a way where you can inflict rupture partially. Or if you hit someone with 1 rupture, if you don't have the battery, if you hit someone with 1 rupture count, But you've got no talismans. Then it would also work, right? Because the second one wouldn't trigger because the target wouldn't have ruptured when you hit him the second time, but you'd gain the talisman. But then it wouldn't trigger the last time. No, it would trigger the last time because you gain the talisman from the first. I don't even know if this is like comprehensible at this point. My ramblings. But I'm just talking about Talisman Sinclair a bunch. Big fish. Alright. We want you dead. And your attacks are annoying. Okay, we don't need to clash against that, though. We can let you take a hit. We can probably let you take a hit. Yeah, it's the ones that inflict bind, too. That's fine. So these two we don't need... If we're gonna have to clash against one of these, we'll clash against this one, probably. Someone. Let's see. So if we're gonna go for proliferating talismans here. Yeah. You can do some clashing or something. You can also do some clashing or something. That's not a great clash for you. You can clash against this one then. You can clash against this one. That's a neutral. Okay. Freeze chains this one. It's struggling, but you can take it fine. Okay, yeah, that'll work. And then you're gonna Dimension Shredder this guy. You would clash it. You might as well clash with this. Yeah, never mind. Okay. We don't really want this. Okay, that's fine. We'll clash with this then. This one's like a rupture though. No, that's good. That's good, right? We'll gain 5 from this. If you win this clash, if you do, you'll trigger. This, you'll do a little bit of rupture. It'll gain talismans. You won't gain talismans. You will. I apologize for how incomprehensible this may sound. But I'm starting to see just how perfectly you may be able to get the correct amount of talismans. Yes, okay, I figured it out. I've cracked the code. The battery is either really good or really bad, depending on how you play it for Sinclair then. Because just like that, we can get talismans onto the enemy now, which means he just permanently gains +5 rupture every time he gets hit. As long as we don't give him more talismans, which we wouldn't do. Now, we need to have his skill 3 ready, though. I don't think we have Sinclair's skill 3 ready quite yet. Once again, it is very funny how I'm not paying attention to the actual, like, key part of this run, that being Yisong, and I'm focusing on Talisman Sinclair. But it's such a fascinating identity, and I'm starting to see just how the numbers can perfectly fall in place. Oh, he's rupturing Talisman. Okay. This guy's gonna in for a rough time. He's in for an awful time, and that is very fun for me. Okay, how much does the body have right now? We've got 5. Okay, good to know. Who's got something good for this? You can hit the body a little bit. Clash win rupture count. Okay, you're gonna clash against the body. You're also gonna clash against the body. You kind of really want these two dead, huh? Okay. Well, we're redirecting those, so you're not going to get the chance. Okay, what are we fine with? We're fine with this one. We want to get these two, though. Okay, that'll work. Do this there. Decay Blade here. And you're not going to do much of anything, so you just hit, like, the right leg. We should be in a great position, though. Because Talisman Sinclair's time to shine is coming. Nice. Look at that rupture count go down. Our rupture potency is kind of lacking right now. But that's all about to change. Okay, that's rude. You get another heads too, just to really rub it in. Okay, that's fine. We didn't need that. You get hit a little bit, you're fine. You're good, you're good. Keep going, you're good. But here's the kicker. We give him 5 talismans. So now every time we hit the body, it gains 5 more rupture. Oh, you're going for your attacks? You know what? You know what? This is the part where we kill you. We're going for proliferating talismans. If we can get the resonance going, which we can. Okay, that's good. Go for a rev up here. You have enough charge, don't you? If you can burst tremor, does it have tremor still? It does. Okay. You do this then. We'll have you ampule, yes, okay. You ampule this. You should probably just block one of these, honestly. Okay, now we trigger the talisman passive. So this trigger, so Sinclair is going to gain 9 talismans. The target's going to have 5 talismans, which means in total, Sinclair is going to be doing stupid amounts of rupture. And I mean stupid. Love everyone hit this one too, just for safety. I'm pretty sure you can keep on attacking the body of the big fish even after you shouldn't be. That's how it works. There you go. This is the real fun. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, excellent. It's all coming together. I love Talisman Sinclair now. Oh. Rude. He's doing all his clapping and slapping and all the like. That's unfortunate though. We went a little too hard, it would seem. Ooh, but we can Dimensional Rift now. We can build it up again. Kind of. Not really. Oh, you can't. Oh, that's the issue. I thought we did too much disruption. No, we just can't attack the body. I was wrong. Is it the arms in this one? When they get destroyed, you can no longer attack them? Destructible and severable. Severable? Is that new? It's never said that before, right? Destructible, it's always said, but severable, it's never said. So does that mean when you destroy it, it's like gone? Does the body say severable? Did it? I don't know. I guess I'll have to check on whatever the final boss of this run is. They may have been missing out on something important, it seems. We can do that. We can suppress it too, for the joke. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Struggling? Oh yeah, it's because you got to power down. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. We could do something like that, maybe. We could, like, detect target you, sure. You guys are mostly being targeted, so, like, we don't really need to clash a lot of these things. I want to clash some of these things for the sake of, you know, more damage. Is there anything we need to actually worry about that's not targeting the ones we want to be hit? No, it seems pretty good, okay. We can keep on attacking whoever, then. You could ampule again. Honestly, not a bad... Nah, probably not. Probably not a good play. You can just hit the tail or something. I don't know. We'll have everyone else hit the tail. Sure. I don't know. Dimension Rift time. Here we go on the fish. Nice. A lot of rupture. Unfortunately, you know, all runs out because, you know, rupture moment. We ruptured a little too hard for our own good. Runs out of rupture again, that's fine. Once again, I'm not too concerned. You actually have a decent chance of winning that against all odds, huh? That's cool. You're fine. You're fine. This is just a break the leg. No, you can keep on attacking the leg. I don't know what I'm thinking of then. Maybe I'm just thinking of the fact that, like... I don't know. Well, we just keep on going. We press onwards. Tail, we're gonna clash against the tail, but like this part's probably gonna be mostly fine to deal with. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do... Oh, you're being targeted too. Yeah, you do that then, sure. I believe in you. We keep on going with the Gluttony Resonance. Yeah, okay. You're fine? If you die, you'll just get revived after all. Thanks to your the funny cheating death thing that K-Corp people love doing so much. They sure do hate their death and love their cheating. Real gamblers at heart. That's not nice. Yeah, that's a little rude. Ugh. Ugh. I know this clash was going to fail, but it still hurts to see. Well, we break the right leg, and in retaliation, we cripple this fish permanently, so that all that's left is its tail. Kind of like a pitiful existence. Actually, the arm was not broken. Okay, that's unfortunate. It's got 1 HP. But the left leg's still attacking now. That's fine. We only need to clash against the middle one. Alright. Ishmael's our damage sponge, after all. I'm no longer bothering with Rupture, because I understand the fact that, you know, these guys are fragile, and therefore they're, like, about to, like, perish. And break the right leg just for the fun of it. You know, it doesn't really matter, but, like... Oh, this is what's clashing. I probably should pay attention to what we were clashing with exactly. It's fine, though. Yisung's got a decent amount of charge now. Not quite enough to use his skill 3 again, but I don't think he has a skill 3 again yet. I presume not. I haven't really been paying attention, though, so, you know, who knows. If only we went all out in one of the arms. I know then we would have taken, like, a bunch of lasers to the face. Which isn't exactly ideal. I think it depends on the person, but, you know. Most people, I don't think, would particularly like that. Oh, you do have enough charge thanks to the battery. That's cool. Honestly, just plain evolution this thing. Do something, will ya? Imagine if we had Thunder Branch, though. It's literally every, like, Rupture run. Oh, we haven't been careful with Faust. We kind of don't want Faust to die. Once again, like, she's not the most important pillar to the Rupture team. She's really good, don't get me wrong. Especially if we get Thunder Branch, then she's, like, insanely good. But, that doesn't seem to be happening. At least, unless we get super lucky this next floor. Could happen. Could still happen. In which case, we'll be able to tear through whatever boss we get on the final floor. Which does sound like a lot of fun. You get what if you get what I'm putting down, game. Positional kill here. Surely she does. She does, okay, that's good. Fish dead. If the body, you know, if you could keep on attacking the body infinitely in this fight, he would have been so dead, but, you know. Them's the breaks. Or we get this, and then we get the entire, like, trifecta. Probably take the resources, though, honestly. Could benefit us. I don't know how great our resources are doing, because I've like, barely looked at Ego this run. I've just kind of let my sinners take hits. With skill. That's cool. You can get another skill 3. Kind of want another skill 2, though, as strange as that is. I feel like a lot of the Rupture units, their skill 2 is really useful. Golden Urn, too late for that. Outpost does nothing. 4-leaf Clover does nothing. We're gonna heal everyone. And we keep on going. We'll make sure we Fluid Sac or something in one of these fights. Just to prevent Faust from dying too much. This is the part where we're gonna want the Ego anyways, because we don't genuinely want to fight anything on floor 5. We just want them to die. Like a lantern, that's pretty good for us. Faust seems fine. Keep on going for the Gluttony Resonance. That guy's trying to dodge my Ego. It'd be really rude if it did dodge my Ego. I'm glad that didn't happen then. And yeah, we can just kill. Yep. Kill correct.
좋아. 계속 집중하지. 그래.
승객이 딱 한 번 먹였어.
어제 톱날을 열심히 손본 보람이 있네.
표적 완전 무력화.
Victory. Okay. Alright.
정리를
I see I got a ping on Discord and I'm like, oh, did Project Moon post a thing? But no.
가능하면 다치시지 않게 싸우셨으면
You know, let me do
좋겠어요.
this. I don't think it is. This is image.png now. Yeah, that'll work. No, my ping is just my friend just sends me this. Thank. Maybe that's a new identity. Maybe it's Zenigata Soldier PF2. Would be raw. If we ignore the improbability of it, especially. Struggling. That's not good. Impending day, this buffoon. That's not good. We're not going to be able to clash everything here. You're going to have to take a hit, I think. And we probably want you to clash against that then. Okay, let's see if you can. Struggling? No. Okay. Like it a main time. My mouse stopped working for a second there. That's rude. The wrong person. I thought I grabbed the right person. That was the wrong person, though. Body sack. And that's all we need to do for egos. It's 3 egos, so it is, you know, like a lot. The couple. It's a spoonful. But that's fine. Because we just do something like this, and that'll probably be good. I don't know. We'll see.
관찰은 끝났습니다.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
진리게 버리겠어.
완벽한 한방. 시원한 걸.
이봐. 버틸 자신 있어?
Bonk.
현명한 판단이요.
너도 이 안에 담아주지.
적확한 한압이었어. 쉬시게.
표적 확인.
If I'm being quiet here because I'm currently messaging someone. So apologies for that. Something that's, you know, not really like the most time sensitive.
무얼 잘못했는지 아는 것부터가 시작이랬어.
쉬시게.
그렇지. 어제 톱날을 열심히
이 공격은 꽤 먹혀든 것 같아요.
표적 완전 무력화.
Lead, okay, sure thing. Sure thing.
사건을
Yeah.
끝내러 가볼까?
Yeah, well, in another minute or something, I'll actually start talking. And apologies.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해. 100초만 기다려줄게.
Good. Don't like that one? Oh, right, that's bad. We can Capote then. This is really good because it's the only ego we have on her that's actually, like, gonna be... Check for no trespassing? Check. Okay, no trespassing. We're fine with neutrals then. Even if some of them can be pretty damaging. Yeah, like this one's gonna be. Fine.
그렇지. 할만하네.
그대로.
그거 그렇게 하는 거 맞아? 거의
적들이
손방망인데.
한들 기회 아니야?
There we go. Let's see. Back to the game itself. Putting my phone down. What do we do here? Oh, there's a no trespassing. Okay, Heathcliff's gonna need to be super... Oh, no, that's not Heathcliff. That's Gregor's job. Okay. Search by ADD, then. Will ADD work? Yes? Gregor might instantly die. If so, Gregor's probably the most expendable person on this team, so, like... If you know our luck gets super bad, like it almost did there for a second. Geez, if you had a single, if you had like 2 more coins, it
자,
could have been bad. That's fine.
버텨보라고.
It's nothing to worry about.
튀겨질 테니까.
Ugh. It doesn't look as cool when, you know, he doesn't have all the coins for that attack, but that's the trade-off sometimes. Sometimes in order to live, you gotta sacrifice a coin or two. It's like dropping, like, supplies out of, like, a plane or something. Like, you're like, oh no, the plane's, like, we need to drop something out of the plane, otherwise we're not gonna make it, like, the plane's gonna crash. It's like dropping points in order to win a clash.
유리하구려.
You know, that's actually, like, not, like, the worst, like, comparison to make if we're talking about, say, oh, I didn't check for no trespassing. Hopefully that's fine. We're talking about, like, negative point units, because negative point units do genuinely get a bonus for, you know, dropping coins, since then they stop getting bad results by sanity. Yeah, Faust is 14 HP. I need to be more careful. Once again, this happens, like, every time. So, you know, I'm not particularly shocked. I also have not been using ADD to the fullest. It is a super good. And it's one of my favorites, so I really should be using it well. We're Dimension Shreddering. That's gonna hit the wrong thing. Never mind. We're gonna. Wishing Karen's gonna be awful, right? Oh, it also hits the person in the back. That's right. We need to use Crow's Eye View here, which is dominating. Okay, we all trust that. We'll also ADD this. And that should be fine. Should be able to win those no trespassings. I don't care about, you know, Yisung. Oh no, I do care about Yisung when it's. Oh no! Oh no, he's told! I realized the issue, like, as soon as I said that there's no issue with that, because he was about to get staggered, and I realized, oh no, that's not good. That's really not good. Okay. Well, you know, I know he was supposed to be, like, the focus unit of this, but, too bad. Maybe stupid.
어제 톱날을 열심히 손본 보람이
That's
있네.
fine. We gotta live on for him. We gotta win this run for Yisung's sake. We can get, like... What do we even add to the team in this situation? There's no, like, genuinely good Rupture units left to add. We could add, like, Warp Marcel for his skill too, but he's only good under the situation of having Thunder Branch. Because he doesn't have any Rupture count, he just has, like, mediocre Rupture potency. Yeah, Wrath, unfortunate. It could be cool if you could get it with full resonance going. We'll body sack you, though. You're getting a neutral. This is probably a good time for Lego to main as any. Yeah, we don't have any lust. That's silly.
멈춰라.
We're spending it all here.
이봐, 버틸 자신 있어?
완벽한 한방. 시원한 걸.
관찰은 끝났습니다.
너도 이 안에 담아주지.
There we go.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
적들이 뭔가 기분이 좋아
And
보이는 것
you need to ADD. It's the only ego you can use without lust. Fortunate. Skill issue, though. Skill issue. Well, we were slowly gaining lust now that we have Grand Welcome. But I mean very slowly. And the fact that, you know, we've got, like, a chance of getting it on kill. That's a good damage, though. That's nice.
승객이
And
딱
as we're gonna
먹고
perish shortly. One of them's dead already. There we go. Oop. Faust loses the clash. Don't die, Faust.
다시 복구하기 힘들걸요?
Faust died.
이어받을 사람.
You know, this is all falling apart at the end, and it's really just because I need to spam more egos. Which is a very, like, stupid-sounding solution, but, like, it is right. It is very right. That's the issue. I'm not using enough egos. But that's fine. We still have the important units, clearly. This way we can just get more speed slots on the people that we want to have more speed slots on. We can get Sinclair to get, like, a second speed slot if we have him use 2 skill 2. But what an awful idea. We could theoretically get him to, like, 18 talismans then. If we have him at 5 talismans and then have him use 2 skill 2s, which is, like, a bad idea. But then he could theoretically get to 23 talismans. Why would you want that beyond just stupid number?
표적
Well,
완전
stupid
무효화.
number's enough of a reasoning actually, so I don't know why I say that. But my strategy is very dodgy this run. Ooh, this is actually nice. Could be very nice, really. Okay, final shot. Nothing. Critical hits, bleed, tremor. Okay. Gregor, you can get another skill 3 in case it ends up mattering. Team. Did we add anyone? Oh yeah, we add you. That's right. You're decent. Especially with like. Alright, the thing. Okay. Sunshine, Ebony Stem. Yeah, you're not a bad choice. And then you've got nothing. You've got nothing. You've got 7 Association, which has like 2 Rupture on skill 1. And then Warp's the only other option. I'm not adding Warp though. I'm going to take Otis and I'm going to leave. Everyone gets some healing. A little bit of Sandy for Otis too is nice. And then we buy these Eagle gifts because there's nothing else to spend the cost on at this point. Even though they do like nothing for us. Oh, this might be Cromer again. Okay. Can we rupture Cromer to death? That's the question at hand. Okay, you go first, otherwise the turnover doesn't particularly matter. I mean, it could, theoretically. But, you know, Sinclair funny. You should be able to get the Sinclair buff against Cromer. Or could this be my... Okay, no, it is Cromer. Your song. I'm probably not going to sing it this time, but, you know... It goes so hard. That's all there is to say. Let's see if we can win any clashes without needing egos. No. No. Not even likely. Oh well. There was like a neutral in there, right? Oh, that's a favorite actually. That's nice. Does Mathos win these? Yeah, right, Shirley? Maybe not actually. You know what? I'll risk it though. You need some sanity. Oh, this is actually an awful fight to get. First phase, we cannot rupture, realistically. Oh, you need to not, actually. We need to do this. That's right. We need to mention Shredder, because, we need this one to trigger the coin. We need this one to go twice. Because this one goes twice. We inflict 8-dimensional rift. Pretty cool for us. And you could Corroded Lantern. We don't have Lust. We're not going to get... Oh, no, we need to use this to get Lust. Okay, yeah. Well, we'll get Lust then. We'll build it up. What do we use here? Do we ADD? No, this is a good skill for us. Not great right now, though. Okay, yeah, we'll ADD this one. Okay, this will work. Nice. The next turn you'll have 8 Rupture count. So we're going to have to see just how well we can play around that. Oh yeah, you're just going to dodge everything and our Sandy's going to go down. That's right. How silly. Luckily you didn't dodge this. So we actually need to use egos to deal with her evades too, aren't we? Which is really stupid, but like she's going to evade everything with these rolls. Was she rolling 24 on heads? So that's a little hard to beat. Your Sandy's not looking great now, but that's fine. It's a small price to pay. He also, you know, can't die now. He's gonna get revived thanks to the passive from that. Oh, thanks to this passive, Heathcliff's also just gonna get some passive healing off. I mean, it's a pretty good passive. There's a lot of egos that do have really good passives, and are kind of very worth taking. Very worth using for that. Paralyzed when she's already done everything, of course. We should just let you get gripped. Honestly, yeah. I think that's the best plan of action, because, like, you're not going to do anything. You do not have your skill 3. We did not get lucky enough for you to show up at any of the shops. Do we risk it? heart, naive and pure. Okay, we can use this here though. Good. It's a neutral. Okay, can I not clash? Okay, I'm gonna have to clash with that and I'll just redirect it. We'll branch of knowledge you. Yeah, that'll work. There's a bunch of rupture count, that's good. Brandon, do you have charge yet? No, okay. Then you can like Legger Domain or something? What does Crowd Lantern look like? It's rupture, but it's rupture. Yeah, okay. Not worth it. We'll do this then. We need to clash with you? Yes, you. Okay. We're clashing you with that, you with that. Getting a lot of rupture off. Hopefully it'll be enough. You just go for a weakish attack. You know, you need sanity. We cannot Land of Illusion because that needs lust. Okay. You're just gonna chill then, honestly. What do you gain haste from? Does this give you haste? Did I just forget about that? Oh yeah, it does. Oh, it gives you 2 haste, but it triggered twice. That's why you've got 7 HP out of nowhere. Okay, that's being defended by you. Okay. This looks good. A lot of gluttonies going on here. That's pretty chill. Oh no, I forgot about the evade. Okay. Okay, this deals with the evade though. That's good. And it also inflicts a stupid amount of rupture, which is really good given how much rupture count she has already. And he's doing it again, just to make sure. Make sure she's got a couple of ruptures. A little bit of rupture. Is this? Okay, no. I was worried for a second. He's not in a great position mentally, which is unfortunate because Synchro's egos are super good for us. But he'll just need to do a bunch of one-sided talisman things for the rest of this fight, it seems. Oh, you're just staggered. Oh, never mind. She's got enough rupture that she just dies next turn. Yeah. Yeah, okay. It's going great then. You're staggered because you got, you know, gazed. That's fine though. Can we do anything for sanity? Not really. We don't have Faust. This is not going to go well, I think. Methinks. Oh no, we go for bad attack that turn. That's right. Bad attack. You're getting too many talismans if you do that, right? Yeah, okay, so we can't do that. We're gonna have to defend then, as strange as that is. So this way he's gonna gain enough. Yeah, okay, wait, we're gonna be able to talisman Sinclair immediately, I think? Because status effects carry over, right? He's at 5. No, we used it. Oh, the coin. It was gonna be so perfect, but I forgot about the coin. Alright, then we're not gonna get the perfect talisman gaming. That's okay. In time. Now we gotta deal with you. Honestly, what if I just rupture the maw? What if? Why would I overclock that? I don't know why I just defaulted it. Okay. No, I can't do this again. It's just such a natural urge. I love this song so much. Second favorite, like, of the Millie songs, gotta say. Only one that beats is Iron Lotus, and that's the bias. You have 2 charge. I thought you'd have more charge than that. Why do you only have 2 charge? Did we use a Let's Grind him already and I just didn't even realize it? Probably. Okay. They're being targeted a little bit. You can take those, probably. Yeah, okay. You need to win a clash, though, kind of. You're not winning any of these clashes. Oh, you can... Land of Illusion, the Land of Illusion. Yeah, okay. You can do this. A sin, a holy mother. I'm infected, you have invaded and recreated me. No, I'm doing. I literally keep on saying no. I can't keep on doing this, guys, and then I keep on doing it. It's not intentional. I'll have you know. Oh wait, we can gaming, right? We can gaming if we play this right. Okay, so let's see. Wrap up's going twice, right? Yeah, okay, that's fine. It'll be ruptured a little bit if we defend here. proliferating talismans here. Right? I think that's what I want, yeah? The mod doesn't, like, counter or anything, right? I don't think so, yeah. We're just doing some questionable moves here, but, like, that's fine. But we're gonna redirect with you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. This is going twice. Is that good? It's fine, I believe. No, this is going twice. Right, this is I immediately forgot. Okay. Don't be half. Listen up, my broken child. Let's lament. The life, the death, the good, the bad, the never ending. Okay, if my talisman knowledge is correct, this does not work because we need to use another gluttony. That's solvable though. Okay, there we go. This should work, right? No, we need to not do another gluttony. That's right. Almost through. Okay. This is the Talisman Sinclair run. I know we got like a new unit and all that stuff, but who cares about? Okay. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Probably gonna die, right? Like he'll be fine, of course, because he just ampules in that situation. But like, no, we gained too much. No, it's because it had. Oh, that's right. I miscalculated. Okay. That's unfortunate. You take some damage. That's fine. That's what he's here for. He's here to gain aggro and to die.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해. 100초만 기다려줄게.
I don't even know what it's. Do you do SP damage, huh? I guess so. You know, that's pretty convenient, though. Hitting the maw. You've got... Will you burst Tremor on the maw? Does the maw have Tremor? No, it doesn't. Okay, never mind then. Ooh, do we quick round it then? No, we don't. You're just gonna have to chill. And then a holy mother, I'm infected. I'm infected. Me when you have invaded and recreated me. Yeah, actually, let's redo this a little bit. Target this one. Target this one. You can keep on hitting the maw. We're gonna try and rupture up the maw. That's the plan. How well will it work? We will see. Actually, left arm's not in a bad spot to try it. Is left arm being hit by this? Yes. Okay. You know that's gonna be the play then. Yeah. Okay. Left arm. Immediately change my mind. Awesome style. No, we want to do it on the maw. No. Yeah. Okay. Ignore the fact that I'm constantly changing my plan. It's because my plan is inconsistent. Okay, we use this now. This hits that. This is that. It goes twice. That's awful. Hong Lu's gonna die, I think. I think that's the logical conclusion. Oh, it only targets... That's right, targets with the most HP. This is actually great for us. I should have corroded you a long time ago. Oh, we didn't use this, right. He's gonna hurt. What? Okay. And he just dies from that. Really? That is so fascinating. That was our MVP. That was our Rupture guy. What are we gonna do without our Rupture guy? You know, you're fine at least. Yeah, you pop an ampule. Fine. Build up more aggro. Is the maw angry yet? Isn't it supposed to be starting with turn 3, becoming eclectic every 2 turns? Should it not have done that by now? Okay, who knows. Oh, we need to do something about that one. That one can go through. We need to redirect those two, though. Left arm we ignore then. Okay, that's the play. What is the play exactly, though? I may have thrown a little bit here. Sinclair through by rolling the heads, though, at minimum sanity. Okay, we've got perfect odds this turn, though. We can try and abuse that. Mathos always rolls heads. Not that it'll make too much of a difference, actually it kind of does. What do we do? Does ADD beat this? Likely, okay, I'll take a likely. And then I think we're going to need to use other ADD here too, if we're going to want to ever get the Rupture gaming going. Something like that, yeah, okay. You're fine. Okay, we try this. This is the play. Pathos Mathos goes twice, that's fine. It's not like the biggest deal. But like, this fight's still perfectly winnable. Cromer's not too bad of a fight when she doesn't have her garbage passive in the actual normal Cromer fight.
관리자님, 역시 저는 생각하지 못하는
Another
방법을
hand score.
떠올리시는군요.
Thanks to it being guaranteed, the Odyssey does have a purpose. Cited by true Odyssey people. True Odysseus fans.
현명한 판단이요.
Nice. Okay. That's good. That's good. Sandy's a huge issue. Sandy's going to be insanely problematic to deal with. Okay, we staggered one of the wings, though. That's good. ADD, we're doing this for the sake of inflicting the, not the self-charge, whatever it's called. The static discharge. Because that'll be pretty good for us for building up Rupture count if we just hit it with Gloom attacks. Which we can do. This is going to be not, the best for the sake of that, but that's fine. It's still Rupture. 2 Rupture potency, which is enough we need. We can build off of that.
저 사람들 좀 지친 것 같아요.
The Moss, everything's staggered. Okay, sure. Take that. Yeah, we've got, like, nothing for Rupture, though. Okay, that's fine. Gloom attacks are safe to use here. Everything else we pop on, like, left arm, sure. Because Gloom attacks keep Tremor. Or keep Rupture, thanks to this self-spark discharge. We have for 1, 2, 3, 4. For not a lot of hits, but that'll be enough hits. AD goes twice. That's fine. It's intended. Or does he corrode, actually? -9, he might. He didn't. Okay, that's good. Didn't particularly want him to, but it was a very likely possibility, so, I was prepared for it. Doing a lot of damage, though, because this is hitting multiple parts that time. A lot of Ruptures going on there. Yeah, Static Discharge is very good for Rupture teams. There's so much in favor of Rupture, it's kind of insane. Kind of stuff like, you might not even realize just how much, like, there is in favor of Rupture. But the stuff like Static Discharge is super overlooked. It's why, Gregor's ADD is one of my favorite egos, just because it's very unique and it works really well. Look at how much damage you've been doing to the Moth. Okay, you're being... Actually, the people being attacked are the ones that are fine being attacked. We're just going all in on the Moth here, maybe. Possibly. Very maybe. How much do you have? 8? Okay, we need to keep that as a factor here, then. Unblue choice, that'll be fine. This'll be fine. Then, I think we attack the other pieces. We cannot, okay. We can. We just need to redirect them with, like, you. Like that, okay, that'll work. We're still just focusing on Rupture in a very strange manner of it. By focusing on the Gloom stuff, we're able to keep the Rupture count up. By focusing on Gregor ADD, we are able to keep the Rupture count up. Because it's Static Discharge. In case you don't remember what it does, whenever we hit them with an attack, we gain 1 charge. But if that attack is a Gloom attack, we also inflict 1 Rupture count. So it makes so as long as there's still Static Discharge in the enemy, their Rupture count will not go down. Which is insanely good. Now, of course, the issue is it only inflicts it 10 at a time. I think if I had it at Threadspin 4, then it instead would be 15 at a time, which is notably better. And I really should do it for the future Rupture shenanigans. Who will be able to seize the opportunity? No one? Yeah, no one. Okay. We do you then, because, like, you're probably fun. I wasn't expecting to be able to pass this. What? Is it turn? Do we get the benefit here? Surely, right? Yeah, I think it's because it's turn 9. I think that's why. I think we had perfect luck for that. How's the Maw looking, by the way? 36 Rupture, 7 count. Yep. Okay, we're good. Hit it with as many coins as you got, gentlemen.
교전 시작합니다.
And we successfully ruptured to death, even after a little bit. It was a little bit of a shaky fight. Don't get me wrong, but you know, rupture carries through in the end.
얘는 처리했고
Down she goes. And you know, Sinclair died in a very thematic way, I gotta say.
이것까지가 내 직감이었어. 이번에도
I guess this was like a longer than average MD2 Hard run, but it didn't feel like it. It's mainly just because I was trying to like strategize a bunch. You did like no damage. We also added you at the end. Honglu took a bunch of damage. Sinclair I mean, a lot of our people took a lot of damage. Thanks to the constant healing from stuff like Homeward, that's how we survived. Now we get a bunch of levels though. This is the best part of the entire thing, watching this go up. Oh yeah, and the Lunacy's cool too. I'm gonna try and screenshot when it's at 985 because of Jerma. Because that would be awesome, I think. There we go. I think I got the screenshot. There we go. 988. We're gonna get to 1,000 before the season ends. Guaranteed now. As long as I, you know, don't mess up. Which and you know me. I don't fail. I don't mess up. Yeah, we get some weekly stuff too. There we go. We basically just gained as many boxes as we spent today, didn't we? Yeah, I think I've gone net positive on boxes. But overall, this was not a great showcase of this unit at all. But it was a showcase of why I do think Rupture is probably like probably my second favorite stat effect in the game, honestly. Only one I like more is Burn, but that's because Burn also just has like barely any support so far. But Burn's the one I like because, you know, nostalgia, like Iron Fire type reasons. Rupture is probably my favorite. Thinking about it, yeah, it's the one I enjoy the most. I just like the Liu units as a whole. But anyways, that will be all for this time. This was the MVP in the end. That'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!